Hi, my name is Sabrina Sexauer, and I am the playwright of Going to California. Going to California it takes place in the near future United States, and drone pilot Robert Brooks is in a comatose state, and because it's the near future and there's new technology that's kind of close to home, his consciousness is streamed in two different ways. One stream allows him to pilot drones full time, and the other one allows him to have access to his younger sister Noelle, so they can interact and they can talk. And from there, we just see how these circumstances put a strain on their relationship and the events that sort of unfold from there. My background is as an actor. I'm a acting BFA major at Emerson, but I've been really writing plays since I was a little kid, whether they were just, stupid things I would act out with my stuffed animals or, things I would write on the margins of my math homework. I've always just loved the format. Having the opportunity to really apply that at Emerson, I saw that this is a place where students can actually produce their work instead of it being like a pipe dream of, just writing things for me. I wanted to take it off the page. And so I started writing more seriously my freshman year of college when I actually wasn't getting cast in anything. I kind of took creativity into my own hands and I started writing. And I think Going to California is my third or fourth full-length play, but it's the first one that's being staged. So that's really exciting. Work as an actor certainly informs my work as a playwright. This is gonna sound really hippie-y of me, but I think the best artistry happens when you are very much in your body and in tune with what your body's doing. Being able to access emotions as an actor means that you can kind of apply it while you're writing. I kind of act as I write. I'm normally talking out loud or feeling the things that I think the characters would be feeling. Going to California originally started as a weird dream that I had, and actually that's kind of the case for a lot of my fictitious plays. I had a dream about this guy who had a robot soldier for a brother. From there, I modified it to make sense in the real world. Luckily, around the time that I was finishing it up was around the time that the Rod Parker entries were due. I really last minute decided to format, this play I'd been working on since July, and I formatted it for Zoom. Difficulties that I ran into with Zoom mostly fall along the lines of knowing how to communicate the different stage directions on Zoom. This is an entirely new format, as opposed to my previous theater experience where, I know how to envision how it looks physically. I think I still don't really have that ability to visualize it on Zoom. I think the other thing that makes me a bit sad is not being in a communal space with everyone. I actually am quite a fan of Zoom theater for its accessibility, and I think it's really fun to push the boundaries of theater making. Art and theater is about what you can do within the boundaries you're given. I think Zoom is a really stellar example of that, but I'm excited for the pandemic to wind down just to be in the room with other artists. I think adapting to COVID through the role of playwright is very similar to the workshopping process in general. So when someone has a suggestion for staging, or they say this will work, this won't work, this would look a little bit funny, I think a lot of it is being yeah, you know what? We're working as a team and you have this area of expertise. I'm gonna take a step back. I'm gonna let you have your input. But that's also similar to workshopping. I definitely write it all out. It's a finished draft, my baby. And then I have people look through it, and even if it feels like a completed product on my end, I have to eat that humble pie and let people give their input. And that's something that this process has been really invaluable for. The first time I saw a read through, after the actors had worked through the dialogue a little bit, it wasn't my voice anymore. It was their voices, and it was them putting their own feeling and energy to it. And that's indescribable. I don't know how I'm gonna act on opening night, seeing everything come together. Come see Going to California, this year's Rod Parker NewFest selection. It's on April 1st through 4th. You can get your tickets on the Emerson Stage website right now. Come see it. Embrace this theatrical experience while you still can, and from the comfort of your very own home. You can wear pajama pants while you see this play.